Hey everyone! So today's video is on how I safely pierced my third lobe at home. And I know everyone is, really against at-home piercings and you're piercing yourself, but I figured, if I want to go all rebel, the easiest thing would be to pierce my third lobe. And the reason I wanted to do it is because I have my stretched lobes. So if I were anything bigger, like this is pretty small. It's got a small little, what do they call it? I'm losing my mind right now, but this one's small, but if I wear my bigger ones, my bigger plugs, you can't put anything in this hole at all. And I just liked, having something there. So yeah, now I have something else. And my piercer charges $60, $30 a lobe. And I'm like, well, that's insane. So I found something for $6, including the jewelry, and just did it myself. And I feel like I did it the most sterile way that I could have possibly done it. Not as sterile, of course, as my piercer, but as I said, I figure if I'm going to mess up anything, my lobes are going to be probably the hardest thing to mess up, unless they just fall off. But, we'll see. So yeah, my disclaimer is go to a professional, but if you're a rebel like I am, feel free to watch. Also, there is going to be blood, so if you get queasy at the sight of blood, please change the channel, or I guess please change the video. And if you do continue to watch it, watch at your own risk. As I said, feel free to watch or change whatever you want. I don't control you. Bye! Okay, so these are the supplies that I have. First, we have headbands to tie or to keep the hair away from my ears. I'm going to tie my hair back and then use that as well. We have hand sanitizer, antibacterial soap, fresh new unused cotton swabs, and then I also got saline solution for cleaning afterwards, and alcohol for sanitizing the jewelry and needles. Even though the needle is already sanitized in packaging, I just want to be safe. So we'll start with, first we're going to add in some alcohol, and we're just going to put the jewelry in here, there, and there. And then we do not reuse needles, so we're going to take 2 needles, and I am going to make sure that I do not touch them. So they're going to go straight from here unless it gets stuck in there. So straight from there into the alcohol. Put that to the side for now. Okay, so the next step is to tie our hair up. And you need to make sure that you do that now and not later, because if you do it later, then you're just going to be getting your hair like on everything that's clean. Take my hairband and put that on. That so keeps my hair out of my ear as well. Now I'm going to go wash my hands, and since I'm going to wash my hands and then put the gloves on, I'm not going to turn the camera off, and I'm just going to cut it out later. Okay, so now that my hair is out of my face, we're going to go ahead and clean my ears. So I'm going to use the soap because a lot of people just use salt water, and I just don't feel like that gets it really all of that clean. So I'm just putting some on a Q-tip. I have some water here, so I just put that in the water and then clean my ears, front and back, and then use the water on the other side to rinse that off. And then we're going to do that again to my other ear. And this soap is my favorite soap. This is what I always use after when I take care of my piercings. Okay, so I'm going to use my non-toxic Sharpie to mark my ears, and I'm going to make sure that I am not touching my ears while I do this. And sorry, my camera or my mirror is right here, so, and it's going to be a huge dot because this is not a very fine marker anymore. I need to make sure that I don't know what this space, what it looks like there on the other side. I think as long as I go higher on that dot, we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go wash my hands next because the next step will be putting on the gloves and opening up the rest of the stuff. I am going to go ahead right now before I wash my hands and cut this open because see, it says it's sterilized, but I don't want to touch my scissors. So that's open and the gloves are open, so you're right back. Okay, so my hands are washed, but we're going to go ahead and add some hand sanitizer. Little bugs on my face. Okay. Of course, now my face itches. Okay, and put the gloves on, which I won't be able to get on because of hand sanitizer. Let's go. I'll tell you guys 3 games. 3 games. Let's get the man that's in the finally, and we're going to put some more hand sanitizer on our hands. I'm getting a little nervous. Shouldn't be. Watched plenty of videos, but I am not a professional, so there could be that. Okay. Let them dry. Okay, so I am going to use these. I probably don't need them, but figure I've got them. Why not, right? Ow, this really hurts. It's probably going to hurt worse than the actual needle going through my ear is going to hurt. This really does hurt. Like, a lot. Okay. Ready, guys? My heart's pounding. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jeez. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh. I really placement of that, I have to say. Okay, because the jewelry that I got is a Lobes stud. I'm so sorry guys that you can't like see this because of my camera. So the jewelry I got is a Lobes stud. So we're gonna have to do this from behind. So I'm going to thread Okay, I finally got it. Let's see. Sorry, that's hitting my here. Okay, ooh, I got it in, yay! And I won't be surprised if it bleeds a little because, as I said, this is a 14 gauge needle and a 16 gauge jewelry. God, these gloves. Okay guys, so I finally got that done. And I did, it was a challenge because the tip of my gloves kept getting in the way because they're not like fitting all the way on, just really annoying. But it looks pretty good. It's a little bloody, so sorry if you are queasy, but why are you watching this video then anyway? Okay. I put the slotted forceps into my alcohol so I can get them ready for my next ear. And I do have to say, yes, these forceps hurt more than the needle itself. And I'm just being a wuss because I'm not like pushing hard enough, because unfortunately I can hear everything, every noise of this needle going through. So yeah. Ready? Oh, finally. Okay. Got that in, yes. Promptly drop it. Don't worry, it dropped on the sterilized thing. Okay, ready? And it's in! Yay! Okay. Let's see. You guys can see it. Yeah. Let's see if this will be a little less challenging. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Okay, so I finally got both in because I took off my gloves. Let's put on some more hand sanitizer, and that's what that one looks like. You guys can see. I'm going to then use my saline solution to clean them. I'm just gonna squirt some of it on here, and just clean them off. Well, like I said, they're gonna be a little, like, ugh, bloodier than normal, I guess, because I used a smaller piece of jewelry for used a smaller piece of jewelry than I did needle. And my ear is red. Woo! It actually looks a lot worse on camera than it does in real life, so. And the left one did take me longer to get the front of it in than the right one did, which is probably why this one's not as bloody, because I didn't mess with it as much. And the coloring from that you see is also from the Sharpie. Yeah, I like them. So that one. And that one. So I'm just gonna pretty much every day just clean them with my soap and water. I don't really do the sea salt soaks. I mean, they feel really, really great, don't get me wrong, but they also, if you overuse them, they have a tendency to dry out your ears. So I don't do those as often as I do this. And I use this every time I take a shower as well as at night. So I have one of these in my shower, just throw it on, because I have, as you can see, I have a lot of piercings, and I just clean them all at the same time. That's my industrial back there. Yeah, I don't know. I bought a bunch of stuff to try, like piercing my nose and my septum, but after this, I thought this was going to be easier than it was. It was easy. Trust me, it was, but I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think I have the balls to just like punch something through my nose, but my favorite piercer at my piercing shop has been replaced by someone who just doesn't know what he's doing. Granted, he knows more than I do, but he, for some reason, it takes the needle out before he puts the jewelry in. Like, I watched my friend go through agony. Like, my piercer did this one, and she went to the same place because he said he was so awesome, and then he wasn't there, and they had this other guy, and he takes the needle out before he puts the industrial bar through. Like, I watched in horror as this thing literally popped through her ear after he tried for 10 minutes to get it through. It was disgusting. Like, I heard it pop, and I'm standing 5 feet away. It was, like I said, disgusting. So I think if I'm going to do my nose, I will do it myself. But I don't know. I'm still like really iffy if I'm going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. See you guys later. Bye.